from the CBS Bay Area studios. This is KPIX-5 News.
It does not get any better than this. Are you listening to me, Bay Area? No, because you're out in the street going nuts right now. Giant celebrations tonight all over San Francisco.
Yeah, it's been incredible. This is at 2nd and Townsend near AT&T Park right now. You're looking at a live picture of King Street, 2nd Street, all packed. You'd think the Giants played home tonight and not in Kansas City. Our crews there on King Street estimate 1,000 people are there still partying into the night. This was the scene in the Mission about 45 minutes ago. A bonfire in the middle of Mission Street at 19th Street. People set a couch on fire. We saw people trying to jump over it. It got so rowdy. Muni de-energized the electric bus lines on Mission Street because people were jumping on the buses. Muni has also stopped buses on Market Street downtown and on Castro Street.
Yeah, fans watching the game on a big screen at CIVIC Center PLAZA got serenaded after the last out. And it wouldn't be a celebration without fireworks, of course. People set off their own right there in front of City Hall.
Juliette Goodrich has been in the thick of it all night long, and she is in the Mission tonight. Juliette, how are you?
Hi, Liz. Doing great. This city has come alive. Lots of street closures, and that's to make sure that there's crowd control is under control. You can see thousands of people taking to the streets tonight. It was a party when the World Series was finalized. When the Giants won, the entire city came alive. There was a parade of cars with horns honking and fans cheering. There was and still is a strong police presence. SFPD started closing down some streets for crowd and traffic control. At one point, more than 3,000 people started walking down Mission and 24th Streets, all celebrating while police tried to control the crowd. And so right now we're at Mission and 15th Streets. We did move down a few streets, Liz and Ken, and that's because there was a lot of people out on the streets and police were telling us we better move down here. So we've been kind of trying to stay in areas and pockets where it's safe. But I can tell you, when I came to work tonight and I put on this jacket, I said, I wore this 2 years ago on that parade, and we have a parade come Friday.
All right, must be a lucky jacket then.
Yes.
All right, Julia, in the Mission tonight. Thank you.
Well, of course, it's been a wild couple of hours since the victory. We have seen, bonfires like this in the Mission, crowds jumping on top of Muni buses on Market Street. You can see police decked out in their riot gear. They want to stay safe. But for the most part, people are behaving themselves. One person was shot in the arm, we are told, in the Mission District, but police tell us he will be okay.
We're also seeing a lot of pictures of toilet paper flying overhead, just blanketing the Muni wires. This was the scene on the Castro just a couple of hours ago. Fans have mobbed our news crews, and we wanted to go live to Keiko Guerin, but people are actually jumping on top of our live truck. So just a few moments ago, Kate sent us this report near AT&T Park.
So the honking horns say it all. You would think that based off of this crowd and the liveliness here that the Giants won at AT&T Park. But look here. I mean, traffic is jammed. No one really cares. People are excited. They're hanging out of their cars, showing off their Giants pride, screaming. Earlier, we saw fireworks going off in the streets. People were screaming outside of their apartment windows. I even saw some people dancing on the flatbed of their trucks while the truck was moving. And I know that we have a parade on Friday, but this looks like this is going to be the dry run. At AT&T Park, Kate Guerin, KPIX-5.
I want to take you upstairs to Chopper 5, give you a live look at what's going on. You can see the number of people that are still out milling about right now. This is a couple of blocks from AT&T, and, people are not going to go anywhere for a while. There are parties like this going on in different sections, on Chestnut, out in Union Street, out on Broadway, up on Columbus, North Beach, and over by the park. Of course, you saw what was going on at Civic Center PLAZA a little bit earlier. And people are just out. This was a very tense game, and as soon